In a small town in the middle of a bustling city, there was an old apartment building with a beautiful courtyard. The courtyard was lined with tall trees, and in the autumn, their leaves would turn a brilliant shade of orange and red. In one of the apartments on the top floor of the building, there lived two young women named Sue and Johnsy. They were both artists and had moved to the city to pursue their dreams. Sue was a cheerful and optimistic person, while Johnsy was a bit of a pessimist. One day, Johnsy fell ill with pneumonia. She grew weaker every day and became convinced that she was going to die. She lay in bed, looking out the window at the tree outside. It was autumn, and most of the leaves had fallen off, leaving only a few hanging on. Johnsy became obsessed with the last leaf on the tree. She believed that when the last leaf fell, she too would die. Sue tried to cheer her up, but Johnsy would not listen. She became weaker and weaker, and it seemed that her fears were coming true. One night, there was a terrible storm. The wind howled through the streets, and the rain pounded against the windows. Sue stayed up all night with Johnsy, holding her hand and trying to comfort her. When the storm finally passed, Sue looked out the window and saw that the last leaf was still there, clinging to the tree in the courtyard. She was filled with hope and joy and rushed to tell Johnsy. Johnsy looked out the window and saw the leaf too. She was amazed that it had survived the storm. She realized that the leaf was a symbol of hope and resilience, and she felt her strength returning. Over the next few days, Johnsy recovered from her illness, and her spirits lifted. She and Sue continued to pursue their dreams, and they never forgot the lesson they had learned from the last leaf on the tree. It had taught them that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope.